Okay, enough of that inside. It's getting a little too crazy in there. You were looking all wide-eyed and cute. Are you okay? You didn't think it would be this wild, did you? But I couldn't let you get swallowed up in all that noise. Oh, come on. I have just a place for us to catch our breath. The city looks so much better from out here, right? All those lights, they almost make the party feel small in comparison. You know, sometimes I forget how nice it is to just breathe without the flashing lights and the cameras. But hey, we don't need to think about any of that right now. I want to make sure you're okay, alright? Mwah. You're not feeling too overwhelmed, are you? You've never been to a VIP party before, right? It's a lot. I mean, it's a big deal, right? All these people, all the flashing lights, the camera, the music. It's kind of like too much sometimes. Even for me, you know? And I've been to a ton of these things. But you're here now. And that's what counts. So, how are you feeling? Really, you can tell me. You're not just some random person here, okay? I'm not gonna pretend like I don't see you and like you're not my partner. You're important. Do you feel out of place? Do you need to get away from all the chaos? You know, you can tell me if you need anything, alright? If you want to leave, I can make that happen. No problem. But if you're cool with it, we can just hang out here a little longer. It's really all up to you. I already had my fill, I think. Oh, and I didn't even ask. Oh my goodness. You don't feel too nervous in a place like this, do you? I mean, I know I'm a big deal, but you're standing next to me now. You're practically royalty. You know, sometimes, even though I've been to so many of these, I feel just as lost as anyone else here. I mean, like, it's cool being a famous pop star and everything, but the people in these places, they're all looking at you like you owe them something. It's hard to feel like me, you know? As pretty selfish as that sounds, maybe a little conceited too. But I don't think anyone here even knows who I am when I'm not singing or dancing. Sometimes I wish I could disappear. You're lucky. I envy you a little. But tonight, I'm not gonna disappear. Tonight, I'm right here with you. And I want to make sure you're not drowning in all this. But hey, if you're overwhelmed, don't think I'm not gonna carry you out of here on my back. I can do it. I'm just messing. But seriously, I'll always have your back. So, you're handling all this well, huh? You're looking a little too calm. What's going on in that head of yours? Are you plotting to take over the whole party with your quiet confidence? 'Cause you know, I wouldn't mind seeing that. Or are you thinking just about me? Don't try to act all innocent now. I know that look. You're definitely a little intrigued, aren't you? I mean, if I'm being totally honest, I am very, very into you tonight. Something about you just makes everything feel a little more fun. You're definitely standing out of my mind right now. No one else here is as cute as you. Come on. You can't tell me you haven't noticed how charming I am tonight. Alright. I can't just keep flirting with you forever. Even though it would be so easy to do. But I need to know. You're really okay out there? I don't want you to feel like you're stuck in this mess just because you're with me. I mean, it's easy for me to keep distracting you, I guess. But I want you to feel comfortable too. So if you need to talk about anything, or if you just want to stand here with me, I'm good with that. I'm not gonna push you. I'm here for you, alright? You deserve a good time tonight. So tell me, how are you really doing? You're not hiding anything from me, right? I see. You know, I was thinking about something earlier. You said that this is all new for you. The whole VIP party thing and all the attention. I guess I'm kinda used to it by now, but I totally get how overwhelming it must feel. It's like when you're suddenly the one that everyone's staring at, everything begins to shift. At first, it was so hard for me. Like, I remember when it first happened to me. One minute, I'm just this girl singing in small clubs doing my thing. And the next, boom, everyone wants to know everything about me. Everyone wants a piece of me. The cameras, the interviews, the expectations. I was never prepared for how much people would want from me. How they tried to mold me into something I wasn't. You know, like every single move I made was under a microscope. It's exhausting, to be honest. I used to have this idea that fame was all about glamour and luxury, but it's really all a trap. You're expected to be perfect all the time. If you show any hint of being human, they'll just rip you apart. It sucks. Not all the time, though. I don't have the luxury of making mistakes. Not in the way I wanted. And people just expect you to be on. Like the queen. It's not easy, you know? Being called the queen. Like, yeah, it sounds nice, right? But what they don't tell you is that they expect the queen to never slip up. To always smile, always see the right thing, always look perfect. But the truth is, I am not the queen. I'm just a person like anyone else. I still get scared. I still get nervous. But they don't want to see that. They want to see the shiny, perfect image. The one that never cracks. It's hard. It's really hard. And I don't know. It's just sometimes it feels like they don't even see me anymore. They only see the persona. The Astra Yao they want me to be. And I guess that's why it's hard for me to trust people sometimes. It feels like everyone just wants something. They don't care about who I really am. But you're different. And that's why I don't mind sneaking away with you like this. 'Cause you see, for me, not just really, how do I say this? You see me for me, and not just for the queen they've built me up to be. And that means more than you know. I just wish people understood that, you know? Fame is not what it seems from the outside. It's lonely, it's isolating, and it's not all glitz and glam like they say. It's kind of funny, actually. Everyone sees me on stage with the lights and the makeup and they think, this is everything I've ever wanted. But they don't see how hard it is behind the scenes, how much pressure there is. But anyway, my bad, you're not here for all of that. And I'm not going to bore you with all my celebrity woes. But I just wanted you to know. And I trust you. And I'm glad you're here. Do you remember when we first met? I don't know if you do, but I do. It was a mess. I was in that big meeting, you know, the one where they wanted to talk about new projects and all that corporate stuff I couldn't care less about. I hated it. I hated every minute of it. I just couldn't deal with it anymore. I was supposed to be on, you know? All smiles, the perfect Astra Yao everyone expects, but I just wanted to get out. So I did what I do best. I snuck out. I found a bathroom, of course. And I thought, okay, no one's gonna find me here, right? So I locked myself in and I stayed there for like half an hour. Hiding away from the world. It felt so nice to just breathe. For once, I wasn't the queen or Astra Yao. I was just a girl who wanted some peace. And when I finally decided to leave, I thought I was in the clear. I was just trying to sneak out, you know, be all casual. But I guess I wasn't as sneaky as I thought. I bumped into you right there in the hallway. I thought you were just some regular person, right? I was trying to act normal, you know? Like I hadn't just spent half an hour hiding in the bathroom. And then you look at me and you knew. You knew who I was instantly. You didn't even flinch. You didn't even ask for a selfie or anything. You just knew. And honestly, I kind of wanted to crawl into a hole right then and there. I mean, how was I supposed to play it cool after that? But you didn't treat me like I was some untouchable celebrity. You didn't make a big deal out of it. You just helped me. You saw that I needed space and you made sure I got it. I remember you telling me you would help me hide from security and I was like, wait, you're really going to help me? You didn't even hesitate. You just did it. You were so real with me. It was like, for the first time in forever, I didn't feel like I had to be Astra Yao. I didn't have to be perfect. I could just be me, and I didn't feel judged. I swear, I never expected that kind of kindness from anyone at the moment. You were there, totally calm, helping me hide. And it wasn't just about keeping me away from security, it was about letting me just be myself. Letting me breathe for once. I think that was the first time I really realized how much I appreciated having someone like you around. You didn't care about the fame, the persona, or the expectations. You just wanted to help. And you were the one who reminded me that it was okay to not always be on. That I didn't have to keep pretending, or be perfect all the time. And that's not something people usually offer me. So yeah, that's how we met. You just being you, and me hiding from the world. It sounds silly now, but that moment, it meant more than you probably know. You were a complete stranger. And yet you were the only person in that moment who truly saw me. Not the famous songstress, but me. And for that, I'll always be thankful. And don't think I forgot about how you saved my hide from the security guys. I owe you for that. Big time. I've been thinking a lot about something lately. About us, I mean. About you and me. I know this whole world I live in isn't exactly normal. It's kind of insane, right? Everything's under a microscope and suddenly everyone knows your name. And now, if we're being honest, if we're being real, I've gotta ask you something. You think you can get used to this? To the whole everything that comes with being with me? Because I gotta tell you, it's not gonna be easy. People are already gonna start talking, you know? The second they know that we're together, the world's gonna have opinions. And they won't be nice. People will say things, they'll make assumptions. It's just how it is. I can't control it. And I can't make it stop either. And sometimes, I wonder if you're ready for that. If you're prepared for all of it. And it sucks, because I feel like I'm always fighting with management about it. They think it's bad for my image or whatever. Like, who even gets to decide what's good for my image, right? They want to hide you away, keep us a secret. Like it's some kind of game, almost? Like, they want to control me and everything about me. But that's not who I am. It's not who we are. I don't want you to be a secret. I don't want to keep you hidden away just because of some contract or because people want to push us in boxes. I want you to be here with me, part of my world. You deserve that. You deserve to be seen too. I want us to be able to go places, do things together without all this pressure, without the world scrutinizing every little thing we do. But I need to know if you can handle that. If you're ready for everything that's going to come with it. It's not going to be just the fun stuff, you know? The glitz and glamour. It's going to be hard sometimes. We'll be in the spotlight and people will tear us apart for being together. People will always have something to say, right? I just want you to know before I pull you into this world. Are you ready for it? Are you ready to be with me? No matter what they say or how hard it gets? You really mean that? You actually want to be by my side? Even after everything I just said? I can't even... I can't even tell you how much that means to me. I've been so worried. So worried about whether you would really be able to handle it. But, hearing you say that... It just... It makes everything feel so much better. You have no idea. I was scared, okay? I thought maybe it would be too much for you. But you're here and you really want to be a part of this crazy world with me. You just made me the happiest person alive right now. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. You don't know how much it means to me. How much you mean to me. I've always been surrounded by people who want something from me, you know? Who see the fame, see the Astra Yao persona, the queen, you know? And they forget that there's a person behind it. But you see me. You see the real me. I don't have to hide anymore. I can just be me when I'm with you. You're making me feel like maybe it's possible to have everything, you know? The love, the career, the real connection, all of it. You make me feel like I don't have to choose between the two worlds. I swear I'm so lucky. I didn't think you'll ever fully know how much this means to me. I really don't think you'll ever truly grasp it, you know? You're my safe space, and you're the one person who makes me feel like I can just breathe without worrying about what anyone else thinks. You really just made my whole year. I can't wait to show you how amazing this is going to be. No matter what the world thinks, no matter what anyone says, we got this. We're in this together, okay? You're not just someone I'm dating. You're my partner in all this. And I couldn't be more thankful. I think for once, I really just want to have this moment. And make sure you know you're safe with me. We don't need to worry about the party. We don't need to worry about anything else, really. Just us. Tonight, it's just us. I don't want you to feel pressured to fit into a mold or pretend to be someone you're not. You're so much more than that. So much more than what people expect from you. I want you to be yourself tonight. That's what matters to me. And hey, when all is said and done, you'll always have me to lean on, okay? Whether we're at a party or just hanging out, I've got your back. And we're in this together, alright? But I think if you're cool with it, I'd love to stay here with you a little longer. No rush. We've got all the time in the world. In our little corner of this party and of the universe. I love you. Mwah.